Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. Welcome back to our channel, I should say, if you've been watching. Smishek's Custom Baits. This is Rick Smishek here. I know it's been a little bit. We had some issues with the health and also with the temperature out here in the garage. I should have prepared a little better for this cold spell by getting videos ready to upload, and I failed. My apologies. I'm going to work on that in the future. Which is exactly what I want to do. Is I want to get videos ready ahead of time. So just in case I space it off, oh crap! I was supposed to make a video today. Well, here I'll just upload one. Okay, that's what I want to do. Or if I'm having issues with my knee, can't walk around very well on it, or if it gets too cold, whatever, I can do the same thing. So we're working on fixing our errors, working on getting better. And with that said, today we're going to make some frogs. I'm going to make them in Junebug. I'm going to put eyes on them. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to use the eyes that I made in the last video. Right? So the plastic is pretty warm. It should be ready already. So I'm going to go ahead and move the camera, and we'll get this started. All right? We'll be right back in just a minute. All right, welcome back. Here we are. We're ready to go ahead and shoot these frogs. I'm using remelt today, so we'll see just how much I have. I have three molds here ready to go, all clamped up, and I'm not sure if I have enough plastisol there to fill all three, but we'll just see what we got. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and suck this stuff up. There we go. Had some air bubbles in there. There we go. All right, here goes the first one. And with these frog molds, we really need to be careful to do a slow shot and then hold pressure at the end for a few seconds to make sure that the feet fill out completely. They don't end up with little air bubbles in them. And we're talking like air bubbles along the edge that make it so the foot isn't filled out all the way. All right. Looks like we had enough to do all three. Okay, there's that. I have the clear plastisol in the microwave. We're going to have to dip these after we put the eyes on. We're going to have to dip them in clear plastisol to make sure that the eyes stay on. And we can use glue, and I will, to make sure that they stay in place, so I can coat them with clear plastisol. But there we go. There's that. And let's clean that up just a little bit. Get this ready to put back in the plastic container. All right. Well, let's go ahead and break these open. See what we've got here. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, and I haven't showed you yet, but those are the eyes we're going to use. I've already taken them off the sprue, as you can see. So, and we can see that the feet fill out completely. Okay, let's go ahead and lay that guy down there. Set that aside. Open up the next one here. Here we go. And how do we do with those feet? Okay. Now those are completely filled out as well. Good deal. Go ahead and put this aside. And let's see. Those feet filled out completely as well. All right. Let me go ahead and grab the scissors. And we'll go ahead and snip these off the base. Take the gate off. Okay. And this manufacturer is slowly adjusting his molds, updating them so that you don't have to snip the gates off like I just did. You'll be able to pull the sprue off and it'll all come off just fine and dandy. Okay. Let me check my clear plastisol here. Make sure it's still good to go. You know what? While we're sitting here, while I'm getting the eyes on them, I'm going to go ahead and give that plastisol 30 seconds. Okay. Now, how we're going to put the eyes on is I'm going to use this glue and I'm going to spray it on the end of this stick bait, this twig, okay? And then I'll take and I'll put a little bit of glue here and a little bit there, and then we'll stick the eyes on. Let me get this mold out of the way, okay? And then we'll dip it. We'll dip it immediately, okay? So let me go ahead and spray this. I spray this over here in the little box that you've seen, okay? Just to make sure that I don't get glue everywhere. So let's go ahead and do this. And this, just a little bit of glue there. Here comes the first eye. All right. The second one. Let's just stick it on there. Okay. All right, and then let's see if they're both where I want them to be. That's pretty close, right? Let me set this guy down and grab the clear plastisol. Okay. Here we go. Now we're just going to dip this dude into that. I'm going to dip it all the way up to the legs, okay. Just like this. This plastisol is nice and hot. It's over 350. All we need is a real thin coat to make sure that these stay on. Okay, and I'm going to grab one of these back here. We're just going to lay this across the, lay it on across like that. Okay, just for now. Wait until that clear plastisol cools off a little more. All right, so let's go ahead and do the next one right here, just like this. A little bit of this. You know what? That's already drying. Let me get some more. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and do the next one. I'm not sure I made the first one so you can see where we did this. Usually I'm looking over the top of the phone here to do this stuff. Just lay that down. Okay. First eye, just set it there. Second eye, set it there. Okay, now I'm moving where I want them. Okay, right here. Oops, I just almost did it again. Now I know why Chris Jones over at World's Worst Fishing kept saying when he first started doing with the camera down like this, oops, sorry, I just bumped the camera, sorry. Well, now I'm like, sorry, I just did it off camera, my bad. It takes just a little bit of getting used to. Okay, there we go. We just dip this guy. Okay, let all that stuff run off again. All right. There's that one. Okay, now one more. We'll get some more glue on this. Okay, now we'll come back and we'll put some glue on. Okay, do the glue just like this and like so. Don't need a lot, just a little bit there, just enough to hold the eyes in place long enough to dip the bait. Once you dip the bait, they're not going anywhere. There we go. There's that. All right, now see, they're both in pretty good position. Oop, let me move that one there up just a little bit. Oops. Okay, there. They're both pretty good positions. Go ahead and dip this dude. Lift him up. And I'm making these for my own tackle box, so I'm not too worried about them being perfect. Now, if I was making these for somebody else, I'd do my best to make sure that the eyes are all in the same spot. Like, so you can see this one here. Oops, let me get this down here. You see this one here's up a little bit higher than the other side, you know. But that's okay. These are mine. All right, let's go and set that down there like that. Okay, and now I'm going to show you what they look like when they're completely dry. I'll grab a couple others here. From the last time I tried to do this video, yeah, let's just not talk about that one. Okay. See, here you go. Here's a frog with the eyes. Okay. All right.
Notice that you know the mold didn't come that way with the eyes on, but we can put them on, and we can do whatever color eyes we want, really, whatever color baits. So here we go again. There's the third one. Okay, nice eyes on that. Okay, and they have a nice shiny, super shiny coating on them because we dipped them that second time. But that's what they look like when they're completely done. Okay, just like that. And when I dipped these the last time, I dipped them into plastic that had some air bubbles on the top, which again I didn't care because these are mine, and I don't mind that little bit of extra flotation that gives them, a little bit of flotation that the air bubbles there gives them. It helps. I think it helps to keep it up on the surface a little better if you're dragging it across the top. But the other ones over here, these ones I just did today, they won't have any air bubbles. See, these don't have any air bubbles in them. And if I was going to mail out those other ones, they wouldn't have had air bubbles either. If I was making those for a customer. Okay, see, these don't have any air bubbles. And now these are dry enough to handle. I won't be screwing anything up handling them. There you go. Those are the ones that I just made and dipped. Okay, there we go. So there you have it. Okay. Right. So there we have the frogs that I made today. Okay. Like I said, these are going into my tackle box. Maybe later on this spring or early summer or whatever, maybe I can give you an update on how all these things fished. But I'm looking forward to trying them, and I'm looking forward to trying to make making different color dyes and putting them on different types of baits, including the 6-inch lizard and the swim bait. It's a 4-inch swim bait, bulleye swim bait. There we go. Sometimes I just can't quite grab the word I want. But that said, this afternoon I'm going to be, after I get this one uploaded, this video edited and uploaded, I'm going to go ahead and shoot another video for next week. And this one I'm going to make a smallmouth bass pattern, and I'll be using some different colored eyes for that. Some that we bought, we bought online, and I'll show you those. But until next time, if you liked what you saw, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell so you get notifications on when we get a new video up. And until next time, tight lines and calm waters.